It's the 2023 Stock Car Racing America season opener, live from the beaches of Waikiki, Hawaii. The AVC Hawaii 100 with red, white, and blue racing stock car action game. Hello again. Keith Avalone from PLAAY Games. Sam is our producer for tonight's show, and the new 2023 SCRAM season is underway. It's the farewell season for SCRAM legend Wayne Montana. He's sort of a modern-day version of Richard Petty, kind of the SCRAM version of Richard Petty in the SCRAM universe. He broke into the organization in the mid-1990s and has been one of its big movers and shakers. But time marches on, doesn't it? And we've gradually, over the past few years, seen some of the older SCRAM drivers kind of fade out of the picture, and Wayne Montana has decided that this is his year to say goodbye. So he's announced his farewell season in the 99. It's just one of the storylines going on this season as the new SCRAM season begins. And we're ready to get it rolling. But before we drop the checkered flag on the AVC Hawaii 100, a couple of quick news notes just to pass along. First of all, we posted our PLAAY.com convention update as a blog post last night on the PLAAY.com website. Originally, we were going to send this out as an email to everybody who had registered, but would have been a very long email. So we posted it as a blog post and sent an email link to the blog post. And we also figured, if you're thinking about maybe coming, you can get the same scoop as the regular convention goers are getting. So that's online at PLAAY.com. We are 3 weeks away from Dice Tower West in Las Vegas. Man, that is just sneaking right up on us. We'll be there Thursday through Sunday, March 9th through the 12th at the Rio Hotel. I want to mention that the online store will stay open while we're in Vegas, but obviously we won't be able to ship any orders from Vegas. So just a heads up, any orders that come in Wednesday, March 8th or later will ship on Tuesday, March 14th. We have 2 travel days built in, one to get to Vegas and one to get back. Finally, we mentioned the start of the new SCRAM season and Wayne Montana's farewell tour. We created a special Wayne Montana commemorative t-shirt just for the occasion, so you can check it out at the online shop at PLAAY.com. It's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. All right, let's get to the game table and get this race going. I posted sort of a summary of the race week activity on the PLAAY Games community Facebook page, so you can check that out. I won't, spell it all out here, except to say that Phil Yanez won the pole and a performance chip to start the race. Wayne Montana will be starting in 38th place, did not have a great race week, nor did Jordy Pettis, who's way back here. But we'll leave the details maybe for a blog post later as to how we got to this. Here's our starting lineup. Yanez on the pole, followed by Swisher, Croyle, Joe Bob Walker, Cat Hampton, Aaron Hartley from the Exum Garage, Austin Bigler, last year's champion in many replays. Let's get rolling. Going to drop the checker flag and get going with the AVC Hawaii 100. And we're going to start out with a duel. Number 6 car in the top group, that'll be Austin Bigler, who will obviously go for Ray Swisher. And he succeeds, moving up to the second spot, and we'll see if Ray Swisher can avoid trouble. And he does. So there's our first turn, and Austin Bigler gets in position to take on Yanez. Second turn, going to be a middle group challenge for heat. Middle group challenge for heat. Well, let's see who's got heat. It looks like Trevor Trostel. Let's see here. Make sure Phil doesn't lose his performance chip. That is going to be a good challenge. He's going to knock Ray Swisher out of the number 7th position. Raul De Hoyos, the road course specialist. And, of course, the Hawaiian Coast is a road course, so we're seeing Raul. Hopefully we'll get one of his patented post-race interviews. And that will be, let's see, I don't think he's going to be able to take Aaron Hartley out of the number 6 position. So that'll be a failed challenge. Here's Cooper Mixon. Ooh, that will not succeed with the red die 6. Rob Mondragon, another red die 6. Here's Axel Barbeau, kind of a surprising 10th position start for him. And I don't believe that's going to succeed. No, Joe Bob Walker is going to hold on to that slot. Justin Mahler will be the final challenge. And that will not, obviously not work with the blue die 1, so not a lot of movement there. To wrap up turn 2, we're pretty much where we left off. Turn 3. And it'll be, let's see, Smart, top group challenge for Smart. Well, let's see. Let's check Phil Yanez first. He does not have Smart, so this will be a no break symbols either. So it'll be he'll need to roll a 1 or a 2. Well, he's got the two bonus break symbols. So he'll need to roll a blue 1 or a 2 just to hold on. And there's the 1. So the first challenge will be, so let's see, who would that be that's challenging him? Smart would be Trevor Trostel, who will not dislodge Phil. He does have the performance chip. Next Smart is Cat Hampton, and that will be a successful challenge, and Phil will spend his chip. And let's see. That'll be the last chance. There's nobody else with Smart, so Phil held him off and maintains the lead going into the 4th turn. Another top group challenge, this time for Control. But no chip now for Phil Yanez, and Aaron Hartley's going to get 2 shots at the lead. And he's only going to need 1. And we have a new leader, Aaron Hartley from the XM Garage. Let's see, Control. That will be Joe Bob Walker. We'll try to take that lead. And that's going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he's going to hold off. Aaron Hartley's got the double control, which will count for an extra break bonus. So it'll require a blue die 6 to get him out of there. Joe Bob Walker does not get it. We have challenges from Cam Croyle, which will not work, and Austin Bigler, which will also not work. And so our race leader is Aaron Hartley at the end of turn 4. Go to turn 5. Another top group challenge. Very active in the top group. Again for Smart. Well, let's see. We're going to have Trevor Trostel. See, this time Hartley, though, does not have Smart, so he will only have 4 break symbols on this roll, and that will be enough to hold off Trostel. Here's Cat Hampton. That will not work. No Smart. No, that'll be it. So not too much difficulty for Aaron Hartley holding that challenge, and we go to the 6th turn with Aaron Hartley still in the lead. And double 6s. Okay, so we will have a problem result at the end of this turn. It's going to be well, let's go and do the problem result right away so I don't forget it. And it's going to be a problem in the top group. Let's use the driver finder. That will be driver number 4. That's going to be Cat Hampton with the problem. 61. Suspension problem goes to the end of the bottom group. That will not affect the challenge, though. So the end of the bottom group puts him all the way back here. Everybody else is going to move up 1. So let's see. Let's go like this. And we'll roll to see if they... So Kevin Pettis will not... Oh, it looks like Justin Mahler will get into the top group. We still have our challenge to perform. Let's move everybody up 1 here. And see who's going to make it into the middle group. And that will be Jeff Daly Jr. All right, so here we go. We probably don't really need to do all this moving around. I mean, it does help us. It does help us know who's in what position, but hypothetically, we could just leave Cat Hampton's card right where it is and save the time. But let's just go and do it. All right, there we go. All right, now we can do our challenge. And it will be for skill, top group challenge for skill. And let's see, Justin Mahler gets the first crack at Aaron Hartley. Let's check his brake pedal bonus. No skill for Aaron Hartley, so that'll be, again, a three pedal bonus. So a 4, 5, or 6 on the blue die will dislodge him, and that won't work. So Justin Mahler does not pass the skill check. Here's Trevor Trostel, and that, oh, we got the red die 6. That will not be good enough. No skill for Phil. Joe Bob Walker. And that will do it. Joe Bob Walker gets past Hartley, moves into the first place. No skill here, no skill here. So Joe Bob Walker is our new leader as we head into the pits on turn 7. So a pit turn with Joe Bob in the lead. And it'll be, let's see, it's going to be a middle group fast pit opportunity. Let's move everybody around 2 and 5. So about 2 and 5, we're reordering here. And middle group will get the fast pit opportunity. We're going to put a chip on Daly. Ooh, a 9 is good enough for Julie Justice to get a chip. Kerry Casciola, who is disgruntled after his altercation with Robbie Piotrowski in race week, does not get the chip. Clark Snook gets 1. Cooper Mixon will get 1. Paxton McLaren gets 1. Look at all these chips. Carson Hargett. Rob Mondragon. No chip for Ray Swisher. Raul de Hoyos gets 1. Axel Barbeau does not. And Kevin Pettis will. All right, let's move everybody up. De Hoyos moves up to 9th. Mondragon to 10th. Oops. Carson Hargett to 11th. Poor Ray Swisher keeps getting bounced down. And he's going to wind up way down there. Now let's see. Oh, Axel Barbeau needed. I missed Axel Barbeau. Well, let's just. He's going to. I guess everybody's going to go like this. Let's move up like this and move everybody up 1. How did I miss Axel Barbeau? So, be like that, I guess. It's a lot of chips in the middle group. Time for the challenge out of the pits. And let's see who's going to get to do it. It will be Cam Croyle with the opportunity. He'll need a red die of 3 or better. And he gets it. So, Cam Croyle with a surprise lead coming out of the pits. And we resume racing with Cam Croyle. That's our 3rd lead change. I should write these all down. We had Yanez, and then we had Hartley, then Joe Bob Walker, and now Cam Croyle. We're only 70, 80 miles into the race, and we already had 4 lead changes. All right, start the 8th turn. Here we go. This is a 24-turn race. All right, bottom group challenge for heat. We got some motion in the bottom group. Probably we're going to burn off a lot of these chips, I'm guessing. Let's see, who's got heat? Well, nope. I guess Corey Wallace is the first one to have heat, and that will be a good challenge, assuming that, well, that'll probably burn off. We'll burn off, let's see, the odd side. Sorel de Hoyos will lose his chip. And let's see, we're looking for heat. Here's Donna Torville. That's going to be a good challenge. Again, assuming, oh, and neither of those drivers in box 6 have a chip. So she will dislodge Axel Barbeau. Donna Torville moves into the middle group. Max Baxter gets the next chance to move up. And that might be good. Oh my gosh, that's going to take out Carrie Cassiola, who is rapidly descending. Here's Moondog Hamilton. Back in the Scram this year. That will not likely work. Well, let's see. It's going to be Ray Swisher. Yeah, Ray Swisher will hold him off. Here's Amy Sarah, driving for the 44 today. Oh, triples. So that ends the turn. Or her turn, anyway. In previous years, that would cause a problem, but we're using the NASCAR rule with the improved equipment. That will not cause her to have a problem. She'll just move on to the next heat driver, Link Revere. Let's see, that should be a good challenge. In the number 5 box, the auto, Jeff Daly Jr. is going, no, that's right, it'll be Ray Swisher. Oh, poor Ray Swisher, who will have to go down, get swapped out with the Link Revere. Swisher, who had the great, strong qualifying week, keeps moving down. Looking for heats. That will be, looks like we'll have 2. Oh, Jody Pettis is going to get 2 shots at it in just a second. Here's Robbie Piotrowski. And let's see, the red die 5 will mean nothing doing for him. And he's got the yellow triangle. If we rolled a 6, we'd have to do a problem. Here's Jordy Pettis with double heat. Could be a big move here. That's going to be a good challenge. Let's see, in the odd group, yes. So Link Revere will go back to the bottom group. And here's a second challenge for the Black Widow. And that will also be good. That will knock Phil Yanez down. Look at that, Jordy Pettis with the big move. And again, this didn't happen instantaneously. It's over 10 miles of racing. But that's the big news of turn 8. Big move for Jordy Pettis. Turn 9. Up triples. So we'll have a problem in the top group again and a rare result. This could be very interesting. Let's do the problem first. It will be, let's see, use the driver finder first. I should have rolled that on the screen. It's going to be Joe Bob Walker with the problem. 25. Cooling problem. It's going to have to roll for repair. All right, let's see. Joe Bob's got a pit crew grade of A. So that will be, he's going to stay in the race. We're in the first, we are just barely into the second third of the race. So 11 through, or 9 or better will repair. And he does repair. So everybody's got to move up. Let's move up Justin Mahler here, and then we're going to do our rare results. Oh, Kevin Pettis again. I could spend that chip, but I don't think I will. Well, De Hoyos moves up. We're filling the gap. Here we go. Phil Yanez creeps back up to 16th. And let's see if Link Revere... No, Link Revere does not make it. Nor does Robbie Piotrowski. Wyatt Zander will move up into the middle group. And I think we're just going to leave this like it is for now. All right, let's do the rare result. Here we go. It'll be a rare result in the top group. 25. Got a driver incident in the top group. Man, it's been a while since I did this. Driver incident. Use the driver finder to determine which driver sparks the incident. The incident will involve either the driver in the next place ahead or behind, your choice. You may roll a die to determine. We'll do that. Both drivers roll in their trouble range, resolved using the usual procedure, or placed on the feud list. Oh, okay. So we got an incident in the top group. Things getting a little bit heated here. Use the driver finder for the top group. It will be driver 1. It's going to be Austin Bigler, and he will feud with Trevor Trostel. And so we've got a second feud going here. Bigler and Trostel. And they both have to escape here. Escape of 9 for Trostel, and he does. Escape of 10 for Bigler. Oh, 12, Bigler wrecks. Oh, my gosh. Well, going to have a yellow flag come out. Now we're going to have to reorder. Let's see if he gets back in the race first. It's going to be trouble result. It is the middle third. He has a, so 9 will get him back in. All right, so he's going to go back behind Joe Bob Walker. Let's go ahead and... So the yellow flag is going to come out. That'll conclude turn 9. Yellow flag for turn 10. And Trevor Trostel banged into Austin Bigler, sent him into the rail, and we got a yellow flag out. And Austin Bigler is not happy. So move everybody up. And we will not roll on the gas pedal because the yellow flag is out. Link Revere gets back into the middle group. So Austin Bigler, who kind of set a lot of people off last year with his super successful season. He had that double fast pit grade. He got that again this year, but not to the degree that he had it last year. He won a lot of races last year. I remember reading a post on the Facebook page. Somebody saying, man, he just wins all the time. We kind of patterned him after Kyle Larson's card for the 2021 NASCAR set. That's sort of that same idea. All right, well, nobody's out of the race yet. Austin Bigler has got some ground to make up, though. All right, so a yellow flag turn. Let's see, that was turn 9. Yellow flag, put on right a Y here. Turn 10. All right, we go to turn 11. Since there was only one car, it's a brief yellow. And we're back to racing for turn 11. And let's see, it's going to be a middle group challenge for Smart. White Xander gets the first one, and that will probably not work. Yes, it will work. Justin Mahler does not have the Smart, nor does he have a brake pedal, so Wyatt Xander moves up to 5th place. Max Baxter will challenge Trevor Trostel, and that, I think, is going to be a successful challenge. So Trevor Trostel, a little shaken up, I guess, from the bad karma with Austin Bigler. Just double check that. Yep, that's going to be a success. So that puts Max Baxter up to 2nd. Donna Torville. That will not work with the blue die 1. And we've got some chips to spend here. So we will see action here. Looks like Julie Justice. Oh, and the blue die 6. Look at that. Will knock out Jordy Pettis and keep the chip. That's huge. Jordy Pettis goes back to 13th. Clark Snook. Let's see here. 1 is good. 3, Julie Justice. 3, Smart. So she'll hold them off naturally, and they'll both have to spend their chips. So he'll spend, she'll spend, and everybody holds. Smart. Here's Cooper Mixon also with a Smart quality. Aaron Hartley, I think, is going to go down here. Yes, and Cooper Mixon's going to keep the chip. So Hartley goes back to 11th. No Smart. Here's Carson Hargett, who will have the last challenge. 264. Let's see. I think that's going to be a good challenge, but both those chips are going to get spent. Because, yes. So Hargett will spend. Pettis will spend. And that'll end the turn. So we've got Julie Justice and Wyatt Xander moving into the top group as we head into turn 12. Top group challenge for Smart. Well, here we go. Cooper's got the chip. And that means he's and the smart quality, so he's going to be taking the lead one way or the other, it looks like. Raul de Hoyos will get 2 cracks at Cam Croyle, and he'll only need 1. So Raul de Hoyos, the road course specialist, takes the lead. Wyatt Xander, and that will not be good enough with the red die 5 and the blue die 1. Here's Julie Justice making her move. Oh, triples, so she's got a little waver in the tachometer, so that'll thwart that challenge. Cooper Mixon, here it is. So he's got so he failed with the 5. Would have passed with the blue 5 though, but he'll spend the chip and take over for our Raul de Hoyos. So we have our 6th leader, because we had de Hoyos. And now Mixon. I don't really need to write this down. I can always review the video, I guess, but it's kind of force of habit, I guess. All right, go to turn 13 with Cooper Mixon now in the lead of the ABC Hawaii 100. Another top group challenge. We had doubles again, so we'll have another problem. Skill result. Let's do the problem first. It will be Cam Croyle. Oh, not good. 51. Let's see. Spin, drop to the front of the bottom group. Okay, so driver. Okay. Okay. Yes, he already moves up. Right. So he spins out a little bit. Let's see here. So basically what he'll do is he'll go here, and everybody else will move up. Well, I guess we have to roll. So that is a good roll. Puts Rob Mondragon in here. All right, and then Robbie Piotrowski. Oh, he got the 2. Look at that, Robbie Piotrowski's here, and then here comes Cam Croyle. All right, that'll wrap up the turn then. Well, I guess I still got to do the challenge. So it's a top group challenge for skill, and now Rob Mondragon is going to get a shot at it. He does have skill and a chip, so I think we're going to have another our 8th race leader. And he's not even going to need to use the chip with the red 2 and the blue 6. So that bodes well for Rob Mondragon. Let's see, skill result. Let's see, it'll be Kevin Pettis has it. In fact, well, I guess Raul de Hoyos does not have skill. That will be a failed challenge. And that will be a failed challenge. Yeah, that will work. But so Rob has to spend his chip a little sooner than he'd hoped to hold off Julie Justice. De Hoyos does not get the challenge. Max Baxter for the lead, and I believe Max Baxter is going to take the lead. So we have another lead change. So Mondragon, and now Baxter. Wow! As we wrap up the 13th turn, halfway through the race, and we've already had 8 lead changes. That is amazing. Pretty exciting. Okay. Turn 14. Doubles again. Let's see. So this, we're going to have a few, it's a feud result, and because it's doubles, we have a fume result. We have 2 fuming partners here. We have Casciolo fuming with Piotrowski and Bigler and Trostel. This could get really interesting really fast. All right, let's do the, I guess we can do either one first. Let's go ahead and do the duel first. Of course, if we get a yellow flag, that will cancel out. You know, I'm going to roll a die, because if we get a yellow flag, that'll immediately end the turn, and it will mean we'll either not have the duel or not have the fume feud result. So we'll say odd will do the duel first. Okay, so we're going to do the duel first, and it is number 2 car in the top group. So Raul de Hoyos is going to challenge Rob Mondragon. He's only got 3, though. But he's got an escape of 11, so... All right, well, that ends that challenge. The duel does not do anything. He does have to roll an 11 or better, though, in order to not crash. Okay, so that's the duel. The duel is done. Now we got the feud fume results. So let's see where everybody is. So Bigler is still way back here at the end. Oh, we got to roll to see which one it is, right? So odd, it'll be Casciola and Piotrowski. Nope, it's going to be Bigler and Trostel. So Bigler's going after Trostel here. He's probably like a lap behind. Where is Trevor? He's in 16th. All right, so Trostel is the rabbit. Bigler is the turtle. 4. Rabbit goes to the bottom plus trouble. Oh. So that is bad. Let's see here. Rabbit goes to the bottom. So that will put him down here. Back right here with Bigler. And where is the trouble going to happen? I think we're going to have it in the bottom group because that's where they both are. All right, so let's go ahead and do that first. And so we have a collection of problems here in the bottom. The funny thing is the Aloha Raceway, the trouble result is on number 3. We've already had all these results. All right, so we'll start here. Everybody's got to escape. So we got cars spinning out of control here. Croyle goes first. He's okay. Brooks Bilovich is going to crash. McAtee's okay. Make sure Aaron Hartley doesn't lose his chip. Plonka. Swisher. We've already lost 1, though. Sarah. Wilburn is out. Leonard. Moondog Hamilton is out. Quite the mess here now. 7 is good for Casciola. 7. 3. Barbeau's okay. Ray Bob's okay. Parnell Drake is okay. Wayne Montana is okay. Corey Wallace. Marlon McGeary. Ravallo. Okay, I think we're winding it down here. Bigler escapes. And Mixon escapes. Everybody escapes except for these 3 guys. And the yellow flag comes out. It's going to knock off 2 yellow flag turns. So let's go ahead and get this sorted out here. Hargett's going to move up into the top group. Everybody's going to move up. Nobody's out. Nobody actually wrecked. Well, that's right. So I guess the flag wouldn't come out, would it? We would have to. Well, yeah, these 3 did. These 3 did wreck. Sorry, confusing myself. Right. So these guys all crashed out. So the yellow flag is coming out. Let's see here. Get this all situated here. Casciola moves up here. Barbeau, Ray Bob, Parnell, Wayne Montana now at 31st. Hasn't done much, though. And they're going to do these repairs. See if these guys can get back in it. All right. I think I marked slashes here. We need to do actually Y's for the yellow turn. Let's see. This would be, that's going to take us right to the pit turn. Okay, let's see here. Let's repair. We're in the, let's see, 16 turns in, so we're just now getting into at the very end of the middle third. All right, so it's a trouble result. We got A, B, and C. So let's do Brooks Bilovich first. A 9 will keep him in the race. And he's okay. So Brooks Bilovich goes here. Moondog Hamilton's a B. He will require a 7, or an 8. And he's still in. Gets repaired. And CJ Wilburn, with a pit crew of C, will require a 7. So they all made it back in the race. Nobody crashed out. Yellow flags, and we go to the pit with this arrangement here. Everybody's still in it, though. As we begin the final third of the race. All right, let's do the pit turn. So it's funny, though. Austin Bigler and Trostel are both way down there. I'm sorry. Not Trostel, it's... Well, wait a minute. How did Trostel get... It's Bigler and Trostel. How did Trostel not get down there? What did I do wrong? Check the comments to see what I did wrong there, because Bigler should... Huh? Because Bigler should be down there, and so should Trostel. I must have moved Bigler, but not Trostel.
I will let you know.
All right.
Nobody said anything yet. We're pretty...
Unless I did something wrong. I'm trying to think. So the rabbit and the turtle, they both went to the bottom and trouble. So I'm thinking, how is Trevor Trostel all the way up here now? He should have gone to the end. They should have both gone to the end. Did I move the wrong guy? I don't think I did.
Nothing in the comments yet.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, Bigler and Trostel.
Moved Mixon by mistake.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Thanks, Dave Kaufman.
Thank you, Dave. And that looks right. Okay, can always rely on Dave. Okay, now let's do the pit turn. Let's see here. We have the TV drivers in the top group. We got top and middle group, and it looks like they're all. Well, 3 of them are not. And let's see. Let's first of all move around 5 and 6. Let's see here. There we are. And here we go. There's our rotation. And let's see. The TV drivers will get the fast pit opportunity. So it'll be Piotrowski, Yanez, and Pettis. Start with Piotrowski. Fast pit of 2. Not likely. Here's Phil Yanez trying to get back in this thing, and he does get the chip. And here's Kevin Pettis, who will also get a chip. So now let's reorder. First of all, Aaron Hartley goes to 8th. Paxton McLaren gets swapped for Jeff Daly Jr., and Yanez will take over for Clark Snook. And then Pettis bumps Rob Mondragon. And now we have our challenge out of the pits. Driver number 3, that's going to be Julie Justice. And a 5 or better will put her in the lead. And she gets the 6. Oh! Now, she did have that little wavering in her tack earlier. I think maybe something's going on with her engine. Didn't have the power that she'd expected. So Max Baxter will hold the lead as we wrap up the 17th. We've got 7 more turns to go. See who pulls out the AVC Hawaii 100. Turn 18. Top group challenge for... Oh, it's a TV challenge in the top group. There's only one TV driver in there, and that is Kevin Pettis. And he's got a chip, so he's taking the lead here. Let's see if he can keep his chip. No, he will not be able to keep his chip, but he does move into the lead. So another leader, our 9th lead change. And we go to turn number 19. Bottom group challenge for reflex. All right. Looks like start with C.J. Wilburn. And that will not... I guess I should check if... no, Cooper Mixon has a brake symbol, so that will not That will not succeed. Moondog Hamilton does not have a reflex. Brooks Bilovich is going to move up. Knockout Cam Croyle. Trevor Trostel has reflex. Got a lot of reflex in this bottom group, and that will not work with the red die 6. Austin Bigler trying to get back in this thing. It should be a good challenge. Let's see, it'll be challenging. Yeah, Robbie Piotrowski does not have the chops to hold off Austin Bigler, who's now back in the middle group in 16th place, trying to get back into the top group. There's Joe Bob Walker. It's not going to work with the red 6. Double reflex for Cat Hampton. All right, here we go. A chip. But the blue die 1, he won't even need to use the chip. Second challenge for Cat Hampton. Let's see, group 4. That should be good. It'll be Donna Torville, who has only that 1 break symbol. So that won't be enough. Donna Torville goes way back. Cat Hampton makes the big move. Reflex, 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 reflex. Here's Parnell Drake. It should be a good move, yes. It's going to knock out... Oh, is he going to knock... No, he's going to knock out Brooks Bilovich. I thought for a minute that Austin Bigler was going to take it, but no. He's right on Bigler's tail, though. Here's Ray Bob Walker. And that will be a good challenge as well. Knocking out Justin Mahler. Here's Matt Bush, who had engine troubles in the race week qualifying, and he will not make the move. Jason Leonard. A couple more challenges left on triples, so he's got a little bit of an engine twinge. Will not do anything. Double reflex for Ray Swisher. Here's Ray Swisher's chance to get back into it. And the 5 red will not be enough. He does get a second chance. 4 red is enough, though, and he will take care of Cat Hampton. So Cat Hampton's foray into the middle group was short-lived. And that will be at least just Joey Plonka. And the red die 6 means nothing doing. So that'll end the 19th turn. We head to turn 20 with Kevin Pettis still in the lead. 4 turns remaining. Well, 5 turns, including this one. Middle group challenge, and it'll be for Smart. Middle group challenge for Smart. Ray Bob. Max Baxter has Smart and a break bonus, but no break symbol there, so that blue 3 is going to cost him. Ray Bob Walker gets the big move. No Smart here. No Smart for Austin Bigler. Here's Cooper Mixon. That looks pretty good for Cooper Mixon. Rob Mondragon is going to take it. And head back to 15th. Cooper Mixon now in the top group. Smart. Here's Clark Snook. I don't think that blue 2 is going to bode well. No. Cooper Mixon's going to hold him off. Jordy Pettis in the Black Widow Ford. That is going to put Jordy Pettis. Oh, Julie Justice. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's going to be enough to knock Julie Justice back to 11th place and put Jordy Pettis gunning for his brother Kevin. And let's see, Smart. No Smart here, no Smart here, no Smart here. Wow, so these guys don't get to use their chips. That's turn 20 in the books. We head to turn 21. Kevin Pettis clinging to the lead. No chips in the top group. And we got doubles. So it will be a bottom group. It's another rare result. Let's do the problem first, I guess.
It's a crazy race.
It really is. First race of the year, 43 on the driver finder, will be driver number 11. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Brooks Bilovich has the problem. Got to cut tires. He goes to the bottom. All right, so everybody moves up one. Wayne Montana now in 30th place. He hasn't had a single challenge, though, all night. And we got a rare result coming up. Cut tire puts Brooks Bilovich in 43rd. All right, here's our rare result in the bottom group. We got a black flag in the bottom group. When was the last time I had a black flag? It's been years. All right, so let's see what happened. Let's see, first of all, who it is. The black flag driver is sent to the end of the bottom group. He's already in the bottom group. Let's see which driver it is. 52. It's going to be the 14th driver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sean Aravalo goes to the end of the bottom group. Let's find out what happened. So Brooks Bilovich was in last place very briefly. Looks like it was aggressive behavior. I guess the race judges have seen enough with the antics between Trevor Trossel and Austin Bigler, and then of course the pre-race dust up between Cascioli and Piotrowski. Okay, so that will be the turn. Really not that much happening, and we go to turn 22. 3 turns left. Kevin Pettis in the lead. Can his brother Jordy get a shot at him? Can Ray Bob Walker? Top group challenge for Reflex. Those chips are getting kind of lonely down there in the middle group. All right, let's see. Reflex. Well, no Reflex for Cooper Mixon. Here's Carson Hargett, who'll get the chance to knock out Kevin Pettis. And that blue die 1 means no. Wyatt Zander. That is going to be a successful challenge with the 5. Let me just double check, make sure. Control. He's got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a blue 5 will knock Kevin Pettis out of there. So we have our 10th leader, but wait, there could be more. Here's Jordy Pettis. Oh, the red 6. That won't work. Wyatt would have held him off with the blue 2 anyway. No Reflex. Here's Ray Bob Walker with the last shot here. Or wait, I'm sorry, we're looking at, yeah, it is Reflex, right? I think that is going to be successful for Ray Bob. He's only got 3 gas pedals. And the blue 5, yep. Wyatt Zander gets bounced back to second. Ray Bob nudges ahead. Ray Bob Walker, the veteran, takes the lead. So Jim Bob Walker had the lead early in the race, and Ray Bob takes it late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our 11th lead change. All right, we go to turn 23 of 24. Here we go. And it will be a middle group challenge. It's good for the chip guys. Middle group challenge for heat. Middle group challenge for heat. All right. Link Revere goes first. And that'll be a good challenge. Oh, Wyatt Zander gets knocked out. Max Baxter. Briefly in first place, now he's all the way back to 19th. Let's see, and that's going to be a good challenge too. Kevin Pettis. Oh, I think, right. We're looking for heat. Yeah, Max Baxter's going to take Kevin Pettis out of the picture. Bad break for Kevin Pettis. All right, we're looking for heat. Here's Austin Bigler. I don't think that's going to be good enough. Now, Cooper Mixon will hold him off. I'm sorry, Carson Hargett will hold him off. That might be it for Austin Bigler. Here's Rob Mondragon. That won't work with the blue die 1. Double heat for Ray Swisher. That's going to work. That will knock. That will take out Max Baxter, and Ray Swisher gets a chance to take the lead. And he does not. At red 6, well, the blue 2 is not really a very strong challenge. All right, we're still looking for heat. No heat for Clark Snook, or for Paxton McLaren, or for Julie Justice. Here's Phil Yanez with all three of these guys have chips and heat. So we will see some movement for sure. And triples. Oh, we're not going to. Oh, what a bad time for triples for Phil Yanez. He loses the chip and ends this. Oh, my gosh. Bad break for Phil, who had the pole and had a golden opportunity to pull it out at the very end here. Jeff Daly Jr. That is going to be not good enough. Not anywhere near good enough to knock Jordy Pettis out of there. But he does have the chip. So that puts Jeff Daly Jr. right up there. And our final challenge from Aaron Hartley from the Exum Garage. Dick Exum watching from the press box. And that will be a good... I got to double check. So it's a blue die 4. Mixon has heat. He's got 3 break symbols, but he got the blue die 4. So Aaron Hartley will move up 1 very large position, and he keeps the chip for the last turn. All right, here it is. So if we get a middle group challenge, that means that nobody could get to Ray Bob. Here's our last turn, turn 24. A top group challenge looks really good for Aaron Hartley. Here we go. And it is a top group challenge for skill. Oh, but Aaron Hartley doesn't have skill. Can't use the chip. Oh, no. Just didn't have the track position. Well, let's see if anybody does. Ray Swisher is the only guy in the group with skill. So this is going to be the only challenge of the night for going for the checkered flag right there at the very end. He's got to knock out Ray Bob Walker, who's got 1, 2, 3 break symbols, and that's it. No skill. So a red die 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue die 4, 5, or 6. Oh, and it's triples. So that ends it. So Ray Swisher put the pedal in the middle, but the car wouldn't respond. Ray Bob holds on and pulls out the Hawaii 100 barely. And Aaron Hartley saying, "Man, I had him in my sights. I couldn't get the position, couldn't get the angle." So there's your winner. Ray Bob Walker wins the AVC Hawaii 100. That's a pretty exciting finish. So there's your top group. Link Revere finishes in second. Raul De Hoyos, the road course specialist, in third. Jeff Daly Jr. in fourth. Ray Swisher. Oh, got to feel bad for Ray Swisher. Carson Hargett in sixth. Aaron Hartley in seventh. And then the rest of the top 10, Mixon, Jordy Pettis, and Phil Yanez, who also has to feel a little bit disappointed. And be nice to have a little interview with Austin Bigler and his good friend, Trevor Trostel. I think that James Cass is going to carry these feuds over. James is conducting a community cooperative project with the entire SCRAM season. This is like the kickoff race, and I think the idea is we're going to maintain these feuds as the season goes on. So different people are going to do different races, and all of this will be all the points will be added up. We'll get a like official community SCRAM winner for the season. So take notes. I'll send the notes to James. And we have Casciola and Piotrowski feuding, and Bigler and Trosta with a big feud. But Ray Bob Walker pulls out the win. 11 lead changes. It was a pretty exciting race. And thank you for watching it. We are underway with SCRAM 2023. Not much news from Wayne, Montana. Pretty quiet tonight. Wound up in 30th place. Next week we'll be playing baseball, celebrating the opening of Major League Baseball spring training and the launch of our new 2022 Pro Season cards for History Maker Baseball. Our hometown Rockies will be opening up spring training against the Diamondbacks at what is that place called? We went to a ball game there a few years ago with the PLAAY group. Talking Stick, Salt Fork Park at Talking Stick or something like that. Anyway, that's where the Rockies will be playing the Diamondbacks. So we'll play the 2022 Rockies and Diamondbacks with History Maker Baseball next Thursday night. Until then, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for being part of this amazing community. I was reading in 2 Corinthians this week. The Apostle Paul was talking about, he was talking to the Corinthian church, and he was saying, I don't need a letter of recommendation. You are my letter of recommendation. And I was reading it, and I was thinking, yeah, that's how I feel about this community. It's like you guys are such a great representation of our hobby. I mean, you guys are creative, you're cordial, you're helpful, inclusive. No question is too dumb. I couldn't be prouder of our community. It's just such a great group of people, and I appreciate you being part of it and making your contribution as you do. So thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for being part of our great community, and excited to see what the SCRAM season holds for all these different drivers. Until next week, have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you next week on the PLAAY Games YouTube channel.